Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 14th of April and we are now live in New York session over here. So let's get started. So let's just open GBP JPY first. And this is GU over here. Then we have UJ. Okay, so yesterday when I drew these trend lines over here, the market went down, and when it went down, it tested that area, came back down again, and then it just broke back inside this trend line range, and after that it went inside this range again. So yeah, that was a nice thing over here. So what's happening right now? Let me just remove these lines. Now looks good. So to see, let's move to the monthly time frame over here first, as we always do. So now the monthly candle has just broke the high of the previous month candle as well, filled all this wick over here. Now it's at a strong rejection zone, because if we look on the left, then we have the previous month candle high, rejection zone, strong rejection zone, then we have this rejection zone over here, then we have a rejection zone over here. And so by including all these zones, this is the zone which is really strong over here. But the thing is, market is in an extremely bullish trend, so I think the market can possibly move up from here. So after the monthly, let's move to the weekly. So if we talk about the weekly time frame, then the weekly candle is also like a strong bullish candle, and if we look on the left, we had a resistance over here, and now the weekly candle is above that resistance. So I think it can potentially move up to this area over here maybe. So GBP JPY can move up in like 166.945 area, and after that we have this area over here. So after the weekly, I'm gonna move to the daily over here. So if we talk about the daily time frame, then the yesterday's candle closed up over here. Strong candle was there, but it closed with no wick on the top, right? So that means today there is 50-50 chances of the market to move up. But the thing is, we have clean range to the left, and the next resistance area will be up over here. It's like 109 pips away. So I think that can be a really nice thing to look for, and I think the market will be moving up. So to be very sure, we need to go through the smaller time frames as well, like the 4 hour time frame. So look what happened here. So market created a support, it went all the way up. Now it has created some sort of a consolidation over here. So if we look on the left, let's have a look on the left if we have something over here. Nope, nothing. Okay, so if we look over here, and then we can say that, okay, so the market has created, let me just remove this. This one is okay. So now if we look at the 4-hour time frame only, then what do we see? We see resistance formed. Okay, so we see a resistance formed over here, and let me just save this music. So a resistance has been formed up over here, and there's a support formed down over here in this area, you can say. And so we have this clean range to the left, right? But to be very sure whether we can take the trade in this range or not, we need to go to the smaller time frames as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just move to the 1 hour after the 4 hour. Okay, let me just remove this. Let's take this up over here. So in the 1 hour, let me just look at this range. This is around 13-14 pips of range, but the problem is these wicks are there, so I'm gonna switch this line up over here. Yeah, so we have a resistance at 164.868, and if you look below, then we have this clean range but below this area. And this is all about the 1 hour time frame. So we have a support over here, we have a resistance up over here. This is just a range, so no trading zone for me. And after the 1 hour, I'm gonna move to the 30 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes is more nicer than the 1 hour. So basically there's a support down over here. And if we talk about buys, then obviously look over here. So there is no range in this area, right? There is no range in this area, so we have to mark the area of resistance over here. Right? So now if we look down to see where we can basically heading towards to. So this is the area over here which was a strong level of resistance. Now it has become the support, right? So market can come down, and this range is about 35 pips, so the range is pretty good. Everything is nice in this case. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for sells below this wick, 164.366. I think that will be a nice idea. So I'm gonna look for sells at this place, and I'm gonna look for buys over here. So this was all about GPGPU analysis, and after GPGPU, let's move to the GU also. But before GU, I want to see USD Oh, look over here. It respected this trend line. It didn't cross above. and it just went down from here. This was a pretty nice idea yesterday. Look how beautiful the trend lines are. How beautiful these trend lines are. They just give you the right piece of information which is missing from the analysis. So I'm gonna remove these unnecessary things from here. Yeah, trend lines are okay. So if we talk about UJ, then let's move to the monthly. Monthly looks bullish, but it's obviously on a very strong level of rejection zones, which the market has respected earlier as well. So anything can happen. Cannot say that it will be doing that or not. Weekly is also extremely bullish, but it hasn't retraced back from from past few weeks. So we need a retracement candle happening. If it now, this is the daily over here. So yesterday's candle, finally yesterday's candle closed below these area of rejection. If you look on the left, so it closed below this area, right? So the market has went up, but it finally closed below. So that clearly means that the market may be getting ready to continue moving down, and once the market starts to move down, it will be going extremely down from here. So according to me, daily is bearish, and also today's daily candle has broke below the low of the previous daily candle. So that's why I think like this. If we So this is the 4-hour time frame, and let's just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so the market was moving up. It created a resistance over here in the 4-hour, and then it just there was a support down over here. So the market went up, created resistance, and this was a area of resistance as well, and the market did respected this area when it came back down, and from this area it's coming down over here. So now I really think that there will be another formation of a resistance, and this will be coming all the way down in this area. So I'm looking for sales in UJ. Yeah, the range is also good. So this was about UJ in 4-hour. I'm gonna move to the 1-hour after this. So this is the 1-hour, and 1-hour time frame looks good. So if we just zoom in a little bit, then what do we see? We see a selling trend coming up, right? Lower lows, lower highs are forming, so it looks like that it's gonna move down. And if we talk about support and resistance areas, then obviously this is a level of support down over here, but obviously we don't have a range, so I'm gonna mark this area over here. Yeah, so this is our recent support. So this is the support formation over here, and below this area we have a clean range of about 23 pips of range is there. But obviously this will be a very difficult task to trade below this area, because the reason is we have these wick rejections, and if we just minus this wick over here, then it's just 8.1 pips away. So the thing is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for a candle to close below 125.172 to take sells. But obviously we are talking about the 1-hour time frame, so let's move to the 30-minute time frame to have a better look. And I'm not gonna look for buys over here in UJ, because I think it's gonna move down. So now if we talk about sells, then let's just now looks good. So now if I talk about UJ sells in 30-minute time frame, then we have a clean range below this area. Now the things are getting more simpler, right? So I'm gonna mark this area over here. So this is our support, and target will be this area over here. Yeah, now makes sense. So now we have a clean range to go, and this range is about an 18 sorry, 19 pips. So I think that's a pretty nice range, but the thing is I really don't know how I'm gonna execute this trade, because the thing is the only thing I'm concerned about is this wick rejection. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. So what I'll be looking for is, if I get a candle closing or closing at the support level, then I can try taking an impulse trade. That will be a nice one. But if I get a closing below 125 136 area, that will be an amazing entry to take. That will be an amazing entry to take, because in that case the market has already closed and broken close below the support area. Then you can take sells, right? So if I don't get a chance taking this trade over here, I'm gonna look for sells below this area, because we have clean range, right? So yeah, that's all about UJ over here as well. I think now it's time to draw a trend line. So what do we see? So first of all, the market was moving down, right? Yeah, so the market was moving down, so there was a downwards channel in the market. Then it broke outside that channel, and if we just let me just look at this in the 15 minutes. Then we have a sideways movement over here. Also we have a, yeah, now it makes sense, this kind of a movement. So now finally the market has broken down of the trend line, and yeah, if it just break and close below, then that means it will be respecting this trend line and continue to move down. Yeah, that will be a nice one. And if I talk about buy idea, then I don't see a good clean range to the buy side, so I don't know. Let's see. So we have a trend line over here. So this is a channel going on, and I think, yeah, I think sales should be below this area. So let's talk about GU now. Let's talk about this. Oh, monthly candle just retraced all the way back up. This was really unexpected. So this was really unexpected out of, GU, that the monthly candle is just retraced back all the way up. So after the monthly, now I'm talking about the weekly. Oh, so the weekly candle is now supporting this area. So now yes, this will be the point. So I'm gonna look for buys only, because 2 days left for this week to end, and the market is now just went bullish, right? And that too in the weekly time frame. So if the weekly time frame is bullish and only 2 days left, so it doesn't make any sense to look for sales, because in the last 2 days, look, think of it like a candle. When a candle is about to end, and if it really needs to make some move, then in the last 1 or 2 minutes, it just moves, right? It just makes some impulse moves. But and the same thing happens with all the time frame candles. When like if you talk about the weekly candle, then the all the past few days, like this week, the past days, that candle just started to move down, tried to move down, but finally it just flipped back up, and now it's a strong bullish candle, right? So that really indicates that the market can possibly move up from here. So that's why I'm gonna just look for buys in GU. So if we talk about daily time frame in GU, then now the market has approached a strong level of resistance over here, and from here the market can possibly consolidate or maybe break above and continue moving up. If that happens, then this will be the area it will be moving towards to. After the daily, I'm gonna talk about the 4-hour. So what was happening over here? So let's remove this and readjust this area. Yeah. So there was a strong level of resistance. Market crossed above. In fact, market crossed above this area as well. And right now the market is at really difficult time. Really difficult. 4-hour is okay. Let's just do one thing. Let's just draw some recent levels only. So this is the 4-hour resistance up over here. Then we have a 4-hour support down over here. And after this, let's move to the 1-hour. Let's look at the 1-hour. So basically what 1-hour is doing, there's a resistance up over here, and if you talk about support, then let's just measure this range out. This is around 13.6, not much. And below this area we have this one. There can be a wick fill, but there is a problem over here. I think I should be moving to the 30 minutes for this. Because when you get confused because of the time frame, like you see a range but you have questions whether I can take the trade in that range or not, just switch down to the lower time frame. You will get your answer in that. So below this area we can take the trade, but there is no range, nothing over here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Then we have this area, nothing over here. Then we have this area. Below this area we can try taking a trade. But I think if GU really has to go down, then I'm gonna sell below this area. Yeah, I'm gonna sell below this area. Because below this area, look over here. extremely clean and nice range. Like probability is really high of winning a trade in this area, or also in this area as well. We have clean range, but the range is not very much. So I think I'm gonna sell below 1.30900. And if I talk about buy, then this will be the area above which I'm gonna take buys. Yeah, there is a extremely nice clean range over here as well on the left. Yeah, so we have clean range above 1.31426, and buy trade will be above this wick, so that will be around 15 pips of range. Not pretty much, but the left side is really clean, so I think it can easily go up. Yeah, I think now UJ will be start to move down from here. Let's see if there is any news today. We have retail sales data at 6 p.m. and then we have initial jobless claims at 6. Okay, so right now we are having around 1 hour left. So I think let's just wait and watch. Let's just keep an eye on the market. So today the market is consolidating from the starting. From the new day, the market was consolidating. So it hasn't made its move yet, right? So let's have a look at the daily candle. So this daily candle looks like that it just went down, created a lower wick, and now it's flipping back up. So if it flips back up, break its own high, that will be the point I'm gonna take the trade. I think that will be a really nice idea. So I think GJ should be moving up. Yeah. Not really sure about GU because we have these zones over here, and from here the market can go down again. That can also be the thing. So UJ is coming down, GU is moving up, and GJ is stuck there. I think I should wait for a candle to close first, because the thing is there's a rejection zone over here, then we have a zone over here, and an impulse trade can give me some problems, because what the market can do is it can move up a little bit and then it can reject and close back below. So I'm gonna wait for the candle to close first. Let me just look at the 15 minutes. I think yes, I should wait for a candle to close above this area first. Okay, everybody. So the 15-minute candle in GU is about to close over here in like 1 minute, and this candle will be closing above this area of resistance, and it's closing like very nearby. Oh, it's about to break the high. Nice, really nice. So if this candle closes outside or above 1.31452, then I think 30-minute candle will be continuing to move all the way up from here. Yeah, let's see how this candle moves, and based on that I'm gonna take the trade. So I need a wick to be formed first and then break this price. Yeah, like this. Oh, look over here, the rejection. So now if it breaks the high, I'm gonna take a buy trade. I think from here it should reverse back, otherwise it will be moving down only. Oh, look over here. It just, what's happening in the market? Euro. Interest rate decision, ECB. Oh, so there was euro interest rate decision. So that's why market is moving like this. Okay. Then I think I will just wait. Because the way the market is moving, I just want to stay out of this. GBP, JPY is also trying to push down. But I think I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the 30-minute candle to close first. And I really think in case of GBP USD, this is just a retracement. This candle, in the end, it can just close back up. So I think that can happen. Otherwise, I'm not having any idea for sales over here, so I'm just chilling over here. Nothing for sales right now. So let's just wait and see what GU is doing. I'm just concerned about this GJ over here, because I need a candle to close below first so that I can take a trade. But in case if it just goes down, break this low, then I don't think that I'm gonna take that one. Because the problem is, if I look on the left, then rejection is there, rejection was there, over here as well. So I think that will be quite risky. And as far as the stop losses are concerned, it will be quite big. So let's just wait. Okay, let's just move to 4 hour. Oh, 4 hour is moving down. I think it's gonna move down from here. Yeah, I really think that's gonna happen. It's gonna move down. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour just created a higher wick, coming down. 10 minutes left to close. Rejections are there. Really confusing me. Oh, 15-minute over. Yeah, I think yes. I'm just gonna wait. Because the thing is, look at the sizes of the candles. Look at all the sizes of the candles. This candle is bigger than all these candles, right? Clearly we can see that. So let's just wait, because now this candle, according to me, it has done its movement, right? So now it will be just consolidating up a little bit over here. So but if in case this will be a candle going all the way down, then it's alright with me, because I need to be very, very safe before I take the trade, and I cannot take a risky trade like this. I'll just wait. Oh, look at GU. GU is just pushing down. So look over here, this candle just broke this low. We were expecting it to break, but not in a trade right now, because right now anything can happen. This candle is about to close in 5 minutes, and look over here, it just broke that area and it retraced back up like 8 pips, 7 8 pips. See, that's why it's really important. Always wait. So in 2 minutes this candle will be closing and things will be getting clear. Okay, 1 hour will be closing too. Let's see the 4 hour as well. 4 hour candle. 4 hours still having 1 hour left. Oh, actually in 30 minutes there will be news. Hmm. I still think that daily candle in GJ will be flipping back up. So the next candle can come down as well, but it can also reject this area and move up. I have a very strong feeling that GJ will be moving up. Oh, let's just hope that this candle closes below this area. That will be a nice indication for sales. Otherwise, will really difficult to say. So basically, now I can see lower lows are forming. Sorry, lower lows are forming over here. Last 15 seconds remaining. So the candle has finally closed below, and I think now it's time to take the trade. Okay, so this will be NY volume push. So now if the current 30-minute candle breaks the low of the previous 30-minute candle, not actually low, this price over here, 164.351, 164.351 area. Yeah, 348 basically. 348 is over here, somewhere over here. So if I get this candle break the low of the previous candle over here, as this candle closed below, look, these bodies, all these candles, this wick over here, and the trend is bearish right now. So I think if we have this candle break this price over here, it will be definitely moving down to fill this clean range. Let's have a look at the 1 hour as well. 1 hour looks really clean. Really clean. Yes, I think it's gonna move down from now. So my stops will be above the current 1 hour candle high, which is around like 12 pips. So the stops will be 12 pips. Weekly, yeah, weekly is okay. Daily, nice. Okay guys, let's get ready. The market is moving down. So this candle is about to go down, I think. So the 30-minute candle, let's just move to the 30 minutes. So now 30-minute candle has like 7 minutes passed away in the current candle, right? And it has first went up, so created a higher wick maybe, and now it's moving down. So now we are not anticipating for the market to go up, we are anticipating for the market to go down, because it has already created a higher wick, so the chances of going down is pretty high. Because once it breaks this price, this will be the stop. It will be going down to this level. It will be like 6-7 pips, and once it breaks this low, it will be definitely moving down in this area. So that was a really nice decision to mark the price at 164.347 area. Let's see now if the price goes down or if the price goes up. GU, I don't know what GU is doing. Look at this weird move. UJ thing, no volume today. Today is Thursday and there is no volume. Hello PS Gore, how are you? So there will be news in 18 minutes. So in case, I think if this candle closes above this area, then I'm not gonna take any trade on the next candle till the time news comes in. So I'll be waiting, because the thing is, once the news comes in, there will be there will be a spread increase also at the time of news, so that will be quite risky. So I'm gonna stay out of the market. So after the news comes in, after that I'll take a trade if I get a chance. Otherwise, nothing, because we have to manage the money. So money will be managed if we wait. Otherwise, it will be just start decreasing. And this candle just closed above the area. Now I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna take the trade now. For only 15 minutes left for the current, for the news to come in, and I don't want to make any mistake before the news, because the current candle might just make some up and down moves, consolidation type of things. So I'm gonna just stay out of the market for the news. Alright, everybody, so news is about to come in, and I'm gonna just stay out of the news. Let's see how the news reacts to the market, or how the market reacts to the news. 8 seconds. Oh, and it just came in. Better. Initial jobless claims have been increased. Not good. So somewhere it's a mixed news has just came in. Yeah, but the thing is, look, 30-minute candle, the previous 30-minute candle closed below this area of resistance now. So this was the support for these candles, and now it became the resistance. So the thing is, now if the current candle starts to flip down and break this price, I'm gonna take a sell trade in that case, because the thing is, news has came like a mixed type of news, not pretty much biased. So that's why. Because the thing is, if we have this candle, if this candle reverses back like this, then I think once it breaks the lows, this will become a resistance and it will continue moving down. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour looks like not pretty good. So let's see 30 minutes. Oh, look here. It started to move up. It's about to break the previous candle high. So I think it's gonna test this trend line maybe, and then it will reject to continue down. Yeah. Okay, UJ also trying to push the price up. So let's see if the price rejects these areas and this respects this trend line and continue to move down, or will it just break and close above. Let me just look here how GU is getting ready to move down. Let's see the 4 hour. 4 hour is having 25 minutes left to close. So I think to take a sell, let's wait for 25 minutes in GU. Yeah, I think yes, waiting is a better option. And if we talk about GJL, and then then yeah, we don't have to wait for like 25 more minutes to sell. So we can sell once the 30-minute candle breaks this price. Alright, everybody, so I'm gonna call it a day over here. Let's meet tomorrow, everyone. Have a great day. I'm gonna call it a day because the thing is, I don't see any volume coming up in the market, so that's why. No point of sitting over here because look, in UJ, nothing in this range, nothing. There's no clean range. In GU, so still waiting for this candle, but there is a problem up over here, right? So, and in GJ, I don't look like, it doesn't look like, it looked like a fake out to me now. So that's why. So take care, everyone. Let's meet tomorrow. Maybe we hope to see a nice setups tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Have a great day.